for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight should be a good one, Brock, as we honor John Madden with our Thanksgiving celebration series between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you.
And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
That's good for a gain of 5. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Short pass brought in, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Packers' 44-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, Williams. He's got more once again. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
15 yards.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the air yet again, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of, ball can hit the ground on this side.
No motion at tight end left. Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, here's Williams. That's a catch, looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. These kids average almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. It's a big reason why they made the postseason both times. Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Love from the gun. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Williams with a quick pass out line. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Burden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Looks now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. 1st down throw, here's Love. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Love. This is complete, it's Matthew Golden. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On the sneak, it's Long. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from the sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
The Packers send out their punting unit. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Swift to start the drive. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. but good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Brought down at the 39-yard
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Williams to throw on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. On the return for the Packers, that's Matthew Golden. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun now for Love. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing his Love on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Daniel Whelan on to punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Running for it, it's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bears first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, here's Swift. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, we'll all look back at the play-by-play and see that was a run for 0, but it felt like more than that. Felt like offensively, that's a confidence drainer, and defensively, it's a momentum builder.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Going run again with Jacobs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
They being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. Able to find Wicks here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air with Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. There's Love to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love now to throw. Has his man. It stops. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Packer 1st down.
Love looking to pass. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Matthew Golden. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Once more, it's Love. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the set forces an out stop for 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate. I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Gotta figure out this third down here. Love from the gun. Behind the line, he lost that football. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnovers, they keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Scary sight deep. It's Devin Duvernay waiting for it. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And is Matthew Golden out to receive it. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Thrown on 1st down, Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Love. On target to Musgrave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 27-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stick with Jacobs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Love with it on 1st down. The pass is taken in by Golden. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
To Matthew Golden. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Quick throw out wide by Love. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Clay gets it up to the 43.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Love now on 1st and 10. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw. Here's Love. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air. Love. That pass caught by Wicks. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Loves to throw again. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2.
Packers 7.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Complete to Cole Kmet. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Williams on first down. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He completes it in traffic.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Williams again. Throw right side hauled in by Kmet. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and goal, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to Swift. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of 6. They've got 3rd and goal from the 3.
A 6-yard gain.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And they get to him again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Are you kidding me? Better than this. Step it up.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Santos' kick is good, and that grows the lead to 5.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm gonna bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Running on first here with Jacobs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Got his man. It's Golden. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First down, and they go right back to it. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Love out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the bunker. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Tavian It's a gain of 20. That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it! Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So not an easy feat by any means, Brock. Scoring it on the play with interference, and they, of course, decline it and take the touchdown.
Yeah, you talk about it, and you love to see it. Guys that can play through that contact, kind of like in basketball.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
Bears 12.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Bears about set for their next possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, here's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punting muted out now. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun now for Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Love now, off the play action. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Once more, it's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Romeo Dobbs. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st down, Williams. That's Lindsay again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Complete to number 15, Rome Odunze. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Williams off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not throwing the direction of DJ Moore, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Short pass brought in, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. To the air yet again, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
To DJ Moore. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 6. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. He can run it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears find a way to tie it late. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
19, Packers 18.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To Romeo Dobbs. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Has his man. It stops. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
31-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Loves to throw again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score! Give him the lead in the final minute! So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Motioning the tight end now. Sticking in the air, Love. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
Now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And they'll have the 1st down, but we're inside of 20 seconds to play now. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's brought down at the line. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.